Hello, I'm Temple Hayes, and perhaps we've never met. But with your permission, when I share some ideas with you, I think you'll discover that we have a lot more in common than you may think. You know, usually we think of being born and dying as two ends of a very long journey. But I've come to realize that the secret of life is that birth and death are not once-in-a-lifetime events, but really we choose life every day or we choose death. We die inside when we do not let our dreams come true, or we're afraid to try something new. One of mine was, I want to keep things the same. But when you think about it, it's not even possible. And when we do that, we die inside. That's why I've written this new book, When Did You Die? I want you to shift from being disconnected and drained to being energized and impassioned. You have the potential to be more awake, more alive, more authentic, and a whole lot happier. I've discovered 8 steps that when you use them, they can save you a lot more time, a lot more energy, and a lot more heartache. And quite frankly, I had to go through them in order to use them myself. When I was a little girl, around 5 years old, I guess you could say I was blessed, if you think about it that way, but I had this ability that I could sense what people were thinking or feeling. I could tell if they were happy or if they were sad. I could also tell if they were telling the truth or not. But later on, when I was about 13, I'd been carrying this pain for so long, and I awoke one morning and it's like this voice inside of me. I felt something so powerful that I wrote it down and I stuck it on the wall. It read, "Today I found me. I do not like what I see. I don't expect you to, but I must be me in order to become what I am supposed to be." I had to learn how to stop dying every day and get on with living and making my life matter by allowing life to happen through me, not to me. Later on, I went on to become an All-American softball player, a soldier, a corporate spokesperson, and then later on to become a spiritual leader of a very large community. You know something? I used to be deathly afraid of talking in front of people. I don't know, lady. It's your dream. But I knew sooner than later I would have to face that fear head on. And that's what you have to do anytime something tries to keep you down. Fear is the best friend of every dying moment.
You are so loved.
You know what's interesting to me today with all the ways that's been created in which we can truly communicate with each other, the smartphones, the tablets, and social media. I mean, we can stay connected to everyone and everything at any given time. But when you think about it, are we really connected to ourselves? Even though they won't always admit it, I think young people these days are starving for an authentic conversation. Not just a text message or a 140-character tweet. I find some of the best medicine for my spirit is to be around children. Kids are very clear about the path they're on. Most of them don't judge or hold back their feelings.
Julie.
Yet over the years, the people around them tend to discount their right to feel and see things in their own unique way. Kids need to know their own way of looking at things is special. Let me ask you a question, and perhaps it's a bit personal. But do you have feelings, thoughts of bitterness and resentment? Exactly, the thought that you're having right now. Do you realize that every time you have those thoughts, you resend them? They're resent in your body. And your spirit resends them over and over again and you die a little. But if you just make a decision to let them go and say, I no longer claim you, you can free yourself of them. I want to help you learn today how to choose life over death every day. But let me warn you, when you start being truly who you are, they're going to talk about you. You're going to see they'll call you labels, maybe even a rebel or a renegade or difficult, but that's okay. because once you start to truly be who you are, you become more energized and impassioned, and you also love more people and love everyone because you love yourself more. You know, I think the reason I love rescue dogs so much is because I feel I've been rescued. Dogs love their bones, and someone wise once said you should always have 4 bones in your life: backbone for courage, a wishbone for your dreams, a funny bone because laughter keeps you young, and a hollow bone because you always want to leave room for the mystery of life to flow through you. As long as we're in our human suit, each of us is going to face a challenge from time to time. It's not about how we face it. It's our innate ability to replace it by getting ahead of it and allowing our true selves to come through. If anything I've said resonates with you at all, or if you find yourself dying a little bit every day, yes, even a little bit, let me help you by taking you beyond that to a life of excitement and energy and hope. Thanks for listening and hearing me out. Here's to your life. It's yours and yours alone. Start living the life you deserve.